Hey guys, it's Jessica from Peace Love Books, and same here with all of the October releases that I'm excited for. I am not going to say these are all on my TBR because they are not. There are 30 books on my list and I had to cut some because I couldn't fit them all in my Instagram post. So I do an Instagram post every month of the releases I'm excited for, and I transitioned to doing the YouTube video too. So now I've started making the post first so I can work off the post to do the video. I'm going to post them around the same time. So if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you are. It's always linked down below. I have 30 books to share with you and they are a lot. So I will go ahead and get started. I am going to be looking them up every time I need to talk about them because I need to grab the photo for this video. It's easy to do at the same time. So I don't read 30 books a month anymore. I used to. I don't. I'm in the mid-20s now, but I can't read all of these. But I'm excited for all of them. So we'll see if I end up reading these or not, but I definitely have some. I have one that I've already read, some that are for sure on my TBR, and others I'm going to keep an eye on. So if I've forgotten some, I apologize. I cannot keep track of every single release, and every time I do this video someone's like, if you got this book and this book and this book, yes I know. I can't include every book or else we'll be here all day. So the first one we have is Between Love and Loathing by Shane Rose. This is actually book 2 in a Billionaire Brothers series. So I don't know if it's a continuation or its own book from book 1, but this says it's a fake dating story, and she's fake dating her enemy, and he is an architectural engineer. Her late stepfather's will states that he is set to inherit the resort as long as her bakery is in the middle of it, and they have to mutually approve of the bakery's designs. Okay, and then he gives a proposal that he'll give her everything she wants as long as she fake dates him for 5 months. So that sounds good. I want to read more Shane Rose, so that one definitely piqued my interest. The other one so these are all in order of when they come out. I have 6 that come out on the 3rd. So the next is The Stars Are on Our Side. This is Jennifer Hartman's new one, which I'm so excited for. Honestly, I can't tell you what it's about. I do think that she said you should have read Lotus and Still Beating before reading this, so I don't know if it has to do with characters in it. I actually have this one as an e-arc already, which means I gotta get moving and read it. But, oh, so it says it's the 4th interconnected standalone with Still Beating, June 1st, and Lotus. And it's about Tabitha and Gabe. She is the only victim that was ever willingly released. And now it's 2 years later and she's ready to tell her story. I loved Still Beating, gave Lotus 3 stars, and have not finished June 1st. So we will see how I feel about this one. The next one's Tell Me What You Want by Lucia Franco. And I'm surprised. I don't think she's released anything in a really long time. And so all this says is she's an influencer and she's a tease at night, and he's an ex-con and her older brother's best friend. So she offers him an opportunity to get back on his feet. I don't know what this means, but this one comes out, I'm pretty sure, on October 3rd, even though online says October 2nd. Let me look at Lucia's Instagram. Okay, yeah, so in her Instagram says October 3rd, but the Goodreads is always wrong. It really messed up my last video too, which I was really annoyed with. I would look it up on Goodreads and it said a different date, so I don't know who's setting these Goodreads dates, but it is October 3rd. We'll see if I end up reading it. Her books are usually really long too. So then we have Best Laid Plans by Carla Sorensen. This one is the one I actually have a paperback of. This one, he is an ex-football player and he has this house, and she is a historian and she is helping like restore his house, and they fall in love. So it sounds really cute. I'm excited. I think he's like grumpy. It says an emotional romance about found family friendship and restorative powers of the heart. So yeah, says he's tough as leather and she's happy-go-lucky. So I think it's Grump Sunshine. I'm excited for a new Carlos Sorensen book. Another one that I own is Snowed In at Christmas. I'm excited for all of the Christmas romances there are. So this one's a Christmas romance. I actually do have an arc of this one as well. And this one, she is the like house mother, I think, for a sorority, and he is the football coach for the team, and they get snowed in together for Christmas, and I'm very excited. I want more Christmas romances, so obviously I'm excited to read this one. The next one, literally, I saw the cover at Steamy Lit and I was like, I need this. It wasn't out yet, but it is A Little Magic by Lindsay Lanza. This one looks so cute and I'm so in the mood for Christmas romances, like I said, so I want them all. Okay, so this one says that after graduating high school, she hasn't been back since, and she hasn't been back to see her first love and her brother's best friend, and she has to go back to her hometown because she has a travel site maybe. Ooh, he's a hockey player. It says he's been winning collegiate hockey and NHL championships, and it's a second chance romance, and there's Christmas, and I'm excited. I'm so excited to read this one. I'm for sure reading it. It comes out on the 3rd. The next one, the release date was actually moved up, so that is going to be A.L. Jackson's. There's 2 on here whose release dates moved up. A.L. Jackson's is now coming out on October 5th. This one is Don't Forget Me Tomorrow, and I'm very excited for a new one. I really love the first one in the series. So this is Brother's Best Friend, Single Mom, Small Town, Secret Past, Pierced MC. Romantic suspense, Touch Her and You Die, No Cheating, HEA. That sounds amazing. I appreciated that at the end of her summary synopsis. It just has a list of the tropes. That's all I need to know. So I want to read it. Next is Irresistible by Willow Asters. I really need to read this series. I own the first 2 and I just have not read them yet, and I think they're so, so pretty. And this one's a single mom who's sworn off men and a sexy doctor who wants to change her mind. So she is moving to Landmark Mountain, leaving behind her cheating ex, so she doesn't want to get in a relationship with anybody, and he's related to her best friend's boyfriend, so I'm assuming he's like around all the time and they're gonna fall in love. I'm so excited. I definitely need to read more from Willow Aster because I've been really bad at that, and she's an author definitely on my radar, so I want to read that. Then we have Caught Up by Liz Tomford. So this one, I actually just finished The Right Move this morning, so I have very high hopes for this one. This one's Kai. He's a baseball player and a single dad. I think he's a pitcher. He wears glasses. I love the covers, and this one is, I think, a nanny romance. So in The Right Move, it's all about like him trying to find a nanny, and he hires everybody after like a week, and he needs someone to be able to travel with him and take care of his child. So I'm very excited for this one. I don't even need to look up the synopsis. That's all I need to know. Then I had no idea Case and Calendar was coming out with an adult romance. So we have Stars in Your Eyes. This one is about Logan, who's Hollywood's bad boy, and he's a troubled actor who the public loves to hate, and then Maddie, who's an up-and-coming golden boy, and they're cast as leads in a new romantic film. And Logan claims that Matt has 0 talent, and the 2 are persuaded to fake date and are falling in love while playing romantic interests in the actual book itself too. That sounds so cute. I read one of Kaysen's YA books and I really liked it, so this one is an adult romance, I believe, and it comes out on the 10th, and I'm very excited. The next one that comes out October 10th is The Misarrangement of Sana Saeed. This one is a debut novel that reunites star-crossed childhood sweethearts, and it's their second chance to clash with their parents' strict beliefs. So she put away a childhood dream of an all-consuming sweeping romance. She's failed on arranged dates time and time again, and she has responsibilities to consider, like her sweet autistic younger brother, and they're a package deal. Her mom won't let her be named as his future guardian unless she's married. So he walks into her office and she's astonished. Their childhood friendship had been a cherished memory. He's as hot as a Bollywood heartthrob, and he's her new boss, and her mother would disown her if she ever brought him home. So she agrees to an arranged marriage by her family, and because she's seen so many of them actually lead to love, but I think she's falling for her new boss. That sounds so cute. I am so excited for this. I think that Samantha from Books with Samantha sent this my way. I asked my friends this morning if there were any other books that I really had to add to this video before I sat down and film, and I'm pretty sure Samantha from Books with Samantha, yes, is the one that sent this to me, so thank you so much for putting this on my radar. Alrighty, so then we have Obsession Falls by Claire Kingsley, which I am so excited about this book because it is a romantic suspense, and it's small town. I have enjoyed Claire Kingsley in the past. I've read 3 of her books now, and I have not read anything like super new from her. So it says that someone is stalking her and she has no idea why. Back in a small town close to her hometown, and she has a new job at the small town newspaper, and complicating things is her landlord and new neighbor, who's going to be her love interest, and she also feels like she's being watched. So there's a stalker, and she's a girl next door, and he is a protector, and I'm excited. It says it's a Grump Sunshine dog lover, and he falls hard, and small town romantic suspense. Obviously, I am so excited. Romantic suspense is my thing, and this one sounds so good. Then we have Good Game by Madison Fox, aka Princess of Paperback, aka Madison Fox, who's on YouTube and TikTok, and I love her. Her book is Good Game, which I don't know if she's updated the Goodreads yet, but let me look it up on Instagram. I think this is just all I know about it is it's a gamer romance. It follows Stevie, who has a steamy one-night stand with a masked video game streamer following her recent breakup, and she falls for a motorcycle riding bad boy. I'm excited for that one. That one's October 12th. Also October 12th is Madame, which is by Sarah Kate, and this one is part of the Salacious Players Club series that I have not yet finished. I'm supposed to finish it for a video, but I haven't yet. So she is a professional dom, and she has a secret to protect at all costs, and the hero is a submissive. He weasels his way into her heart. She pushes him away. He brings Jade in. So this is FFM. I didn't know that. Very excited. I love this cover, so I'm excited for a new Sarah Kate, as long as I can catch up on the series. Then we do have The Problem with Dating by Brittany C. Cherry. So this one is a small town and hate to love, and he has a restaurant across the street from her doggy daycare, and he inherits his great aunt's cranky canine. He has to bring her to the heroine, I guess, and she needs a fake boyfriend to ward off her ex-husband, so it's fake dating. Sounds very cute, and I'm excited for new Brittany C. Cherry. Then we do have, I'm not even gonna read the synopsis for this one because I don't want to know. We have Hopeless by Elsie Silver. So this one, all I know is it's Beau's story, and he is in the military, and he has come home. And literally that's all I want to know about this book. I will not look up anything else because I don't like to look up anything about books that I'm reading normally, especially ones that I'm really excited for. So I also will probably forget everything about every of these books I talk about because I have a horrible memory when it comes to what books are about. So I'm also very excited because Courtney Milan has a new historical romance coming out, which I'm shocked by. I feel like she hasn't had one in a while. This one is the second book to The Duke Who Didn't, which came out a long time ago. So this is The Marquis Who Mustn't, and this one is about, she has wanted to take ambulance classes so that she can save lives, and when she tries to register she needs to talk to the man in charge, and he's a nobleman. So she just met this guy and she claims that it's her fiance because she wants to join this class, and I think it's fake fiance. Oh, but it's actually that they were betrothed as children and he had disappeared 17 years ago, but their engagement actually isn't fake. That sounds so fun. I'm excited for a new Courtney Milan. It's been a while. Then we have Shadows of You by Catherine Cowles. This one is one I've already read. It was moved up to come out on October 19th, so do be aware of the new release date. And this one is so good. It's Roan's story. He is a very grumpy hero. Book one, the heroine was almost murdered by these people who went around town trying to kill people, and our hero Roan, people thought he was the one who did it before they caught the actual person who did it. So he has been like very guarded and closed off from everybody because like he obviously was not a mass murderer. So he is just a grumpy stoic hero, and he works with the wildlife preserve people and like helps take care of like animals and stuff. I forget what it's called, but she needs his help and he ends up coming around to help her and then falling in love. She's a single mom hiding from something as well. So this one is so good. That's all I want to say about the plot. I loved it. 5 stars. Definitely read this. We have 2 pages left, so we have 12 books left. We are more than halfway through. So we have The Tides Between Us by Callie Mel. There's no synopsis on Goodreads. Lovely. So let's go ahead and go to this author's Instagram. And this one I think might be hockey. I haven't read anything by Callie Mel before, but I've been seeing a lot of people that I follow read this author, so I just added her to my list to check out. So the cover reveal just happened a day ago. Okay, so this one says her life has not been easy. She had lost her hearing as a child, and I think they surf, possibly, and their professional surfer shows up with an injured turtle, and she realizes it's not just the turtle that needs her help. So an unexpected injury sends him to where she lives, and he's gonna rehabilitate his shoulder and you know, turn his career around, and they're gonna fall in love. That sounds really cute. Then we have One Chance by Lena Hendricks, which I'm so excited for because I loved One Touch so much. That was a 5-star read for me, and she writes small town romances, and this one's fake dating, which I don't know. I've been reading a lot of fake dating lately, and I feel like that trope's being like really done a lot, but this is fake dating your best friend. So it's friends to lovers, which I really love, and they have to go on 6 dates together to pretend to be falling in love. They obviously start falling in love. Ooh, but she has a secret from him that spans all the way back to his time in the army, and it's the only thing that could ruin their friendship forever. So sounds dramatic. I don't know what's gonna happen. That's on October 23rd. And then October 24th, we have Duke Starts a Scandal by Sophie Jordan. So we still have some historical romances coming out. And obviously this is about a duke. So this one comes out October 24th. And this has a duke with secrets. And he's a newly minted duke with a lot to prove. And he can't keep his eyes off of his housekeeper. And she has a past. So it sounds like a class difference romance. I'm here for it. I'm excited for a new Sophie Jordan. One of my most anticipated releases of the month is King of Greed by Anna Huang. This is a marriage and trouble romance. And the teasers she has been posting have been killing me. And it says, he had her, he lost her, he will do anything to win her back. It's Dominic's book. That's all I know about it is Marriage and Trouble. So 100% will be reading this month. I'm so excited. Then we have a new Naima Simone, which I did not know about. Again, shout out to Samantha for this. So this one is To Conquer a Bride. There is no synopsis on here, though it is tagged as a Dangerous Tides novel with pirates. So obviously it's going to be on my TBR. Then we have Iris Kelly Doesn't Date by Ashley Herring Blake. This one comes out October 24th. This is a sapphic romance. I loved the first one. The second one is still on my TBR. I haven't gotten to it yet, but this is book 3. And this is about Iris Kelly. And it says that all of her friends are in love. I'm assuming she's friends with the couples from 1 and 2. Her siblings all have partners that are perfect for them. Her parents are in love. She's happy for them. And so what if she usually cries in her Lyft on the way home? She misses her friends. And Iris goes to a bar in Portland and meets a sexy stranger, and they have one of the worst one-night stands she's ever had in her life. So she tries out for a local play and comes face to face with a girl she had a one-night stand with, and now they're fake dating. Another fake dating romance. Okay, but it sounds really cute and I love that synopsis, so definitely gonna try this out. Okay, we have 6 left. So we have this one I also wasn't aware was coming out, and I have not read this author before, but it's hockey, and that's Twisted Obsession by S. Mastery, which I don't know if these are dark. I think these are dark. So this one's book 4. I could have just totally made that up. I don't know what book this is in the series. She has amnesia. Okay, I have to read this. It says, I woke up in the hospital with no memories. She shipped off to Denver to live with a distant cousin, and a gorgeous hockey player 10 years younger than her knows things about her he has no right knowing. And he still keeps secrets. And he makes her work for every answer that she doesn't know. This sounds like something I'm going to love. So this one 100% is going on my to read. This is amazing. Then we do have Queens and Monsters by Cleo Evans. This is book 4 in the Three Fates Mafia series. So this one doesn't have a synopsis either. The cover's really pretty. I think it might be Sapphic based on the cover. This is another one that my friends told me about. I did buy, oh, it's a Sapphic, Perseus, and Medusa retelling. I did buy book 1 from the Ripped Bodice when I was there in California, and book 2 I believe was part of, it's either book 2 or 3, was part of the Stuff Your Kindle Day, so I have a couple in this series which I'm very excited for. It's a Sapphic monster mafia romance. I'm intrigued. The next one I am so excited for because I have been dying for this since February. It is Tame the Heart by Ava Hunter. If you guys remember, I did a read along with Tori where we read her small town romance series that she had, and there was a character who had a bunch of brothers who lived on their own ranch, and we knew they were going to get a story, so this is finally that series. This one comes out October 26th, and this is about one of the brothers of the heroine, I think from book 4, so highly recommend book 4 in that series if you haven't read it yet. But this says he is a grumpy rancher, and he is the definition of a true cowboy, and he dislikes her from the moment they meet, warns him away from his tiny town, and she has a bucket list and a secret. She owes him a favor, work for him for 3 months and help him save his home, runaway ranch, and it's forced proximity. Beneath his mile-wide chest beats a tender heart, and they start. Ooh, there's hidden danger lurking as well. Is this gonna be romantic suspense too? I don't know, but I'm so ready for this. I'm very excited. Like I said, I really enjoyed that previous series from Ava Hunter, so very high hopes for this one. The next one is Watch Your Mouth by Candy Steiner. This one, there's still no cover, which I find very odd, but this comes out October 27th, and it is a hockey romance. It's the second one to Meet Your Match, and this one, I don't remember. There's no blurb on Goodreads either. If this was the goalies book because I loved him. Don't remember if she said it was, I don't think it's the goalie's book yet, but it's about hockey romance and that's all that's on there. The next one, I literally only want to read because of the cover. I didn't even know it was a monster romance. She wanted a gentle rogue cover for her book. It is stunning and it is a monster pirate romance. So she joins the crew and she has no idea she's made herself a captive of the pirate captain. He's cocky and secretive and handsome, and she will do anything to keep her secret that she has. Is that her monster identity? And he has one thing on his mind, the next adventure. It's a pirate's life for him, and he's never been able to stay away from danger, and she seems like the most dangerous creature he's ever encountered. So they make a bargain. It sounds so good. I'm excited. The last one I have is The Graham Effect by Elle Kennedy. This one comes out on the 31st, so the very last day of the month, and this one is about Gigi Graham, who is the daughter of Garrett Graham and Hannah was her name, I think, from book 1, The Deal. I read those books as they were coming out. I love them, and so I'm very excited for new Elle Kennedy. This one, she is actually a hockey player, and she wants to go to the Olympics, and she needs the help from Luke Ryder. He is built, opinionated, rude, and sexy as hell, and he is the enemy, so he is the new hockey co-captain on the men's team. So he really wants the summer coaching spot with Garrett Graham, who's his idol, but he made the worst first impression with him, and he wants to get back in his good graces. So it's their romance. I'm excited. Like I said, I love the Off-Campus series. It's very nostalgic for me, so I'm excited for a new hockey romance from Elle Kennedy. Okay, those are all the releases. If I missed any that you're like, you really need to read this, let me know. I will check it out, but these are the romance releases that I'm the most excited for, that I was able to see, and like I said, I had to cut some because I had too many. These were 30 romance releases, so let me know what you're most excited for. I would love to hear, and that's all I have. As always, thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. Bye.